Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. I'm back. Can you feel my face glowing from my earlier Facebook Live today? Yeah, well, that was embarrassing. Okay, so we are playing with this one, the sweetest thing. Now, I have to admit, it is the sweetest thing. This one is one of my, I don't know what it did. It screamed to me when I opened that new catalog. And I don't know if it's a little bit of like my 80s background and the colors or what it was, but this one was calling my name like you would not believe. So, hello. Now, Corey, are you on yet? I didn't see. Is Corey on yet? Corey, if you're on, oh, you are. Okay, good. You guys, you have a new job. You have to thank Corey because Corey is literally my timekeeper. So Corey has learned that my life can get away from me quite quickly and I get a little bit distracted. Not that anybody else would ever notice how easy it is for me to get distracted. Anyway, yeah, right. But Corey and I were giggling because she just kind of makes sure that she's like, Ange, 5:02, come on. My husband was making me eat supper. Super embarrassing. He's like, you have to eat supper. We have a hockey game after your Facebook Live. I'm like, okay. Okay, so my dears, I had a ton of fun with this one. Now, do you remember the other day we were playing and you guys helped me make my card? Yeah, Cora, see, you're laughing. She knows. She's like, yeah, got to keep Ange organized. We were making that card and we kind of did it together live. And I had shown you, just a second, where's that card gone? There it is. I had shown you this card that Stampin' Up! Had done, right? And this was the one that was in the Sale-a-bration catalog and it was super cute and I loved it. And I said it was kind of my inspiration. Yeah, see? Now, Cora, they're thanking you. Love it. Hi, Diana. Yay, you came. Okay, so Sharon, you go, Corey. Absolutely. Hi, Ash. So what I did was, I think that day I was trying to get myself, there's my Teddy and Joyce. Sorry, okay, focus, Angela. I was trying to get myself in a stamping mode. So I found a layout I liked and I'm like, okay, roll with it. And so sometimes what I will do is I'll make like 3 or 4 cards kind of around the same layout. Now you'll be amazed at how different these cards look based on the same layout, okay? So we've got that super cute one that we did. You're giving me some great samples to case, thank you. And then the other day we took, just a sec, roughly that same kind of layout and we played with it and we made this one together, which you guys, I have to say, I've grown to love more and more and more since we did it, okay? So same concept, but I'm going with a completely different stamp set and I'm kind of, I'm not winging this. I've got a plan for this one. So hopefully I'll be a little bit more focused than usual. Terrifying. Is that possible? Can I become focused? Huh? Well, I doubt it. So don't hold your breath, team. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to start off. Now, oh, I did something weird here. Can I show you what I did? Sometimes it drives me nuts pulling my clear stamps off of the paper and putting the paper back on. So I took the backing that has the like stuff printed on it and I stuck some glue dots on it. So Ange, we have a moment, it's called Sometimers, totally. And I stuck that piece inside here. So I opened the backing on my clear stamp case and I stuck that in, okay? And then now my stamps are just stuck to my case. Is that bad? It's super, like sometimes I just get it's too finicky. So we're gonna grab a few of these, and these are the ones I used. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get all the stamps I need. Well, I won't. Oh, okay, now I would love to take credit for it, but I can't. At my retreat, I think it was the last spring retreat, one of my girls who was using my stamps was like, will you get mad if I do this? And I said, well, show me, like, let me see. So she did it. And I'm like, hell no, I won't get mad. So she was on a mission and did it to a bunch of my stamp sets. Hello, April. Okay, so we're going to take this. And this is that kind of large one. Oh, I know, right, Alana? So we're inking this guy up in just our Memento black ink. Now I'm going to get all these kind of done at the same time so we can do a bunch of die cutting. Hi, Sandy. Okay, there we go. So we've got him. Now I'm going to move him off up here so that I don't stick my hand in him. And then we will grab another one. This is definitely one of the perks of having a lot of clear blocks. Love your card. Thanks, honey. That was, now this one's not mine though, right? This one is a Stampin' Up! One. Do they stick to the inside of the case? Well, they absolutely do. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this. Sometimes over time, your photopolymer stamps tend to lose a bit of their stick on the back. And they can kind of, especially your little tiny ones, or if they've touched like embossing powder or anything like that on your desk. And then they really tend to lose their stick. Now, I have over there, I have some really kind of mild dishwashing detergent, like just like a Dawn. And I literally stick 1 drop on my hand. I wet the backs of my stamps and I just kind of do a little rub, rub, rub like the film, and just Spring Retreats Rock and Shoe Swap. Yes, but that's Sharon. Sharon's my girl. I love you, Sharon. She's trying to save me right now. Okay, so anyway, if you just rub the back, oh, you can actually feel the gritty bits come off. Yes, Catherine's like they need a bath. Absolutely. And it comes off and they work out beautifully and they all kind of do what they're supposed to do again. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I've got one more stamp in here that I'm going to stamp that we're going to need to die cut. So I'm going to grab, and it's just this cute little treats one, okay? I love the fact that not only do I have to get, make sure the 13 and 14-year-old are bathing. I'm just kidding. My boys are good about that. But you got to make sure the darn stamps are bathing too. Okay. So we're going to go in here and I'm going to use a little bit of Coastal Cabana. There we go. Now you're going to notice right now, see how I'm making them up way over on the edge? The reason I'm doing it, and you can see my stamp pad's lighter in the middle, it's probably because I've used it recently for a class. And what happens is, oh, see, I've got a piece of film on there. So I'm going to brush this off first. Then the centers get really kind of faded. And so I'm going to the edge. Okay, we're going to put one of these just over here. Hi, Lise. And it's oddly satisfying, isn't it? There you go. You're missing your Simply Chamois, or is it off the camera? Oh, I don't try and leave that one in the camera. He's right here. He doesn't go anywhere. He's literally right in front of me all the time. Okay, so now that's all the die cutting I'm going to do. So I guess I could die cut now. Do I die cut now? Yeah, let's die cut now. Okay, we're going to die cut now. You ready? Anyway, so yes, we have hockey tonight after this. And then I have to do a team Facebook, like my little West Coast creators. We do team Facebook things. And so we've got a team Facebook thing tonight. So I needed to be ready for that. So my husband's like, yep, you know what? Listen, young lady, you're going to sit down and you're going to have your supper. Anyway, it was yummy. So I'm gonna pop this up here. I'm making sure, look at, I know I have Coastal Cabana on my pants, or on my thumb, so I'm gonna rub it on my pants. Okay, you ready? We have got unos, dos, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna pretend to speak that language. Hello, April. I can count in French. Un, deux, trois. Oui, c'est ça. Now, notice there's other dies in here, right? So there's like multiples of many of these dies. They are amaze balls. Tuck that one over there. And what we're going to do here is we're going to come in, and then we're going to line these up. Now, again, I might have to do this in 2 shots because remember when you're using, and I mentioned this the other day, when you've got smaller dies with a magnetic platform, they can jump around. And I know someone's going to tell me to need to tape them down. Well, I could, but again, that would require me to not be lazy. And like, let's be honest, you guys, it ain't going to happen. Okay, so I've got those. Look at yay for Sean. Yes, it is good self-care. And it was yummy. He made homemade, like they were chicken quesadillas. And he did homemade French fries. I know it was probably fattening as you know what, but I don't care. It was yummy. I get ink all over. Yes, Diana, it's super impressive, especially when you go to do it live and you go to finish a card and you stick your lovely big thumbprint right on there. Do you ever worry about that? Anyone else ever worry about the fact that we leave our thumbprints on things in ink? You know, someone could use our thumbprints in a crime scene. We could get in trouble as stampers. I love how she asks us for instructions. You want me to think? I don't even know my own name. Okay, there we go. Hang on. Rush, going. When I get ink on me, I got a full out shower. Oh, I love it. Okay, so that was it for the die cutting. Another lazy stamper. Yes. Oh, Catherine, I think you would die. Honestly, you'd be like, really, Anne? You couldn't walk the 0.3 of a centimeter over. Oh, that one's not perfectly centered, but I'm just going to roll with it because I'm just going to prove to you that I don't care. I totally care. And before I post the picture, I'll probably fix it. Okay, so we've got those over there. Throw the stamps over there. Move this out of your way. Okay, so we got. Now, we're going to come back in with these. Ooh, I get homemade cheese waffles. Yum, what time's dinner? Okay, so we're going to take these guys. Now, this is where we're going to get into my teeny tiny. What have you got? I got a bunch. Now, I will admit I have some blocks that are not Stampin' Up. They're just old ones that are in my drawer. So when I'm being lazy and I don't want to change them all, I just use those because it doesn't matter. Okay, this obviously, isn't that funny? It doesn't look dirty. Oh, it's dirty. Nice job, man. Clean your things much. Really tacky. Sorry. Okay, so here, we're going to slap a couple of these on. So I'm going to do some of these candies. Yes, I like. And then I'm going to do gummy bears. And then I think I'm going to do jelly beans. I don't want to color chocolate right now. What are you? What's that guy? Oh, you're like jujubes. Oh, you'd be cute too. Oh, I'm going jelly beans. Okay, sorry. I should have asked you guys what kind of candy you like. Then we could have done it with what you like. Hi, Kim. Okay, ready? Sticking this bad boy down. I'm going to miss wood stamps because I hate remounting the clear. Oh, yes, I know. I agree. Like, it is nice having everything kind of already ready to go on a block. But there is something to be said for me for being able to, like, just line things up easy. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do with this one is we're going to take Skittles. Oh, we totally need Skittles. There we go. Come in here, and I'm going to put these guys in this jar. Hello, Jamie. Good, perfect, worked in the jar. Lovely. Then I'm going to take my gummy bears because I kind of like the way that the gummy bears were like hooking up here. Gummy bears aren't hooking, they're hooking up. Listen, be appropriate, you guys. You're like, what? That was you. Yeah, that was me. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Put our little guys in there. And then the next one, you ready? Good Lord, autocorrect is crazy today. Well, at least you did not go and call pine cones acorns like I did repeatedly in a video today. And in my head, literally could not remember what an actual acorn looked like. It was terrifying and embarrassing. Okay, so here, now just a sec. So I'm going to put these guys in like that. No better to be hooking up. Oh, Ashley. Okay. Good Lord. Stop it, you guys. Behave. I haven't heard enough time behaving myself today. I'm going to put you guys in, and then I'll schmuck something up, and then you're really going to laugh. Put you guys in, and I'll put one more layer. And I'm going to cover up that center where they're all kind of linking in the middle. Just a sec. There we go. Put those in, okay? Now, that was pretty funny. Yeah, super funny for you. Funny, haha. Okay, next thing I need my bag of Whisper White scraps. You're like, why? Because I need a sentiment right now. Are you long enough? Oh, you're going to have to be. But you're not skinny enough. I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you. You guys, that was not you I was referring to. You are all just fine with your skinnies, okay? I'm talking to the strip of paper that I just picked that is definitely not skinny enough. Okay, let's see. See if I can do this. I think it's good. Okay, that was pretty funny. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're all laughing. Now, we need a piece of colored paper. So I'm going to give away what color card base we're using on this one. Ready? I'll toss you off to the side. So Sharon's saying it's the retreat. We had a wicked bingo game, and we did Skittles, and we had a candy bar. Because, you know, stamping and candy, they go together. I am not on fire. I am off. Should just go to bed. Save everyone. Okay. Now, see? Do you remember how I was telling you? Squirrel! How much easier this was? Look it. What are you saying? Oh my God, from not thinking to thinking. Gummy bears hooking up. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, so now we are going to grab, as I close the stamp set that I need the stamp for, this guy. And it says, make it a sweet celebration. Now, I'm going to change this up because I felt like on my card I had too much black and white. What color am I going to go? I think I'm going to go Melon Mambo. Trick. Refraining from saying what's on my dirty mind. Okay, I love it, you guys. Bulk barn, here I come. So trick to making sure, because sometimes, I don't know if you guys know this, but look at, like, I can like manipulate my stamp on the block and make it curve, but I don't want that. Yep, I know, I'm going in the gutter today. So I put it down, make sure that it's just lying down flat on its own. Stop it, Corey. I can hear you giggling from here. And then I slap it onto the block. Okay, so now I know it's on the block straight. It doesn't have some weird kink in it that I was doing. Oh my gosh, this conversation is absolutely horrible right now because I can hear it as I'm saying it. Okay, so we are now going to a little melon mambo. I'm going to melon mambo this one up. Doot, 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 doot. Make the noise, guys. It'll make you feel better. Okay, and so we're going to come on here. Now you can see why I've stuck purple paper underneath, you purple people eaters, because it allows me to see where I'm stamping. I'm going to pull this bad boy off just a sec. Whoop. Come on. Look at that. Versus me. Watch this. Mambo number 5, baby. Flip it over. Now, like you try and do that white on white, I am just not going to get it. So easier for me to do it this way. Okay. Okay. So let's put the Melon Mambo away before we wear it. Now we are going to grab, And now the stamps are kinky. Oh, you just stop it, girls. Okay, so we have got you. Well, I don't know what we've got. We're just going straight down the tube today. I know what I want. I want to take this, and I am going to use my bone folder. Thanks. Now I think I need that. You do need this bundle. It's awesome. But in order to do this part I'm going to do next, I am just going to give this guy a little splooch off. Make sure. Look at that. Look at with a chamois. Nothing. If you don't have a chamois, I need to get you one. I will get you one. Just tell me. And we need to get me a chamois. Okay. Now I'm going to open back up my Highland Heather. Oh, geez. Look what you missed when you tune in late. Oh, yeah. This party went down the gutter, and it went there fast. And I didn't even start it. I promise. Okay. I have that on CD. Mambo number 5. Oh my gosh, we are making a card, Jojo, but I'm going to tell you, the conversation went down the gutter quickly. It was so bad. And it's, yeah, I could lie and pretend it's not my fault, but it kind of is, I think. Okay, so shh, everybody behave. My mother's going to see this, and then I'm going to get in trouble. Okay, so hang on. Oh, yes, you did start it. Shush, tattletale. Ashley's a tattletale. I'm just kidding. Sorry, behave. Okay, there we go. So we've stuck a few more jelly beans because one can never have enough. Cord, she said, don't know. Eileen, be careful. It's really dangerous. It started with the nuts. Oh, stop. She says, do you use your Stamp and Scrub anymore? I have to admit, I'm not. Not that there's a problem with it, but I love the fact that I can just clean this, right? So like do, but I know I could hit white paper with it right after, and there's nothing. You may not have started it, but you're always involved. Oh, nobody go back and look at this. It's bad. We're going to have to remove this thing. It's going to get an R rating. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. So now we are taking this strip of DSP. Now, my DSP strip, oh my gosh, it's 2.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches long. Oh, I'm seriously going to start to cry. Somebody stop me. Okay, we're putting this right on the front of the card. Oh, and is a disaster on Facebook. Okay, here we go. Now, we get to do some coloring. Wine. Okay, so I have to tell you this, Laurel. I don't drink. Yeah, are you scared now? I don't drink. I have no excuse for my behavior. I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was really young, and so never started drinking because my doctor told me I couldn't. And, well, he kind of tricked me because you can, but it just intensifies the alcohol, which is probably a good thing. But at 15, he was trying to scare me. So I never started. And I think I missed that window where you acquire a taste for it. And so I don't drink. It kind of tastes disgusting to me. Anyway, you kind of have to giggle because I'm like, oh, can you even imagine what it would be like if that were involved too? Yeah. Did you hear my child? He's like, Jesus. Okay. So I'm doing a little, check it out, because I don't use this color often. This is my Pineapple Punch. Okay. And I've only got one of him in there. And then in this one I kind of wanted to mix it up. So I grabbed the colors that were in the DSP. Didn't get crazy. This is not Ange coming up with color combos, because the reality is I am color challenged like you would not believe. I can't come up with good combos to put together. So I rely on Stampin' Up! To do it for me. Diana, you do too? As my husband would say, welcome to the Seizure Squad. That's what he says. He teases me. Not because he's actually teasing me, but my son has it too, because I couldn't, passing on brown eyes was not just the option. I thought, hey, let's go for it. Go big or go home. Let's give him epilepsy too. So he's got it too. So yes, my husband calls us the Seizure Squad. Now we've got this one over here, and I'm going to bust in here. We're going to go foop, 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 foop. This is my pool party. Okay. So we've done Melon Mambo, Highland Heather, Melon Mambo, Highland Heather, Pool Party. We did Pineapple Punch, and then we are going to do, what's the color I haven't done yet? That's terrifying. Granny Apple Green. I know, it is hard. Nephew too, see? Genetics, gotta love him. My dad said it's from his side. He had a great aunt or something that had epilepsy. Okay, just a sec, focus, coloring. Now I want to show you a little trick to make these little jars look a little bit more real after too. Oh, no, I don't mind you asking, because I'm not worried about it at all. I haven't had one in years, actually, to be honest. Mine is very easily controlled with medication. and my seizures are caused by stress and sleep deprivation. So as I've gotten older, and the stress hasn't gotten less, but I'm much more aware. And I get sleep. Oh my gosh, you guys, we got this thing back on track. Love it. Straight out of the gutter, and now we're into, like, you know, medical talks. Okay, so we're going to give this little guy, I did all these shaped ones in my granny apple green. Doot, doot, doot. And then I'm going to do his neighbors. Hello, Megan. I don't feel like I want that. Well, I do. That's okay. I'm keeping it the same. We're not getting crazy today. Doot, doot. Okay, tongue sticking out. I'm coloring. Oh, you guys, see? We needed to get serious because we needed to calm ourselves down. It was like in class when I'm like, okay, everybody, breathe. Oh, yes. Eileen saying, be careful. You need to see it from the start. Yes. Beth, it got a little bit out of control. We were being a little bit silly to start. So I apologize if you go back and are like, seriously? Okay. So now this one, I kind of admit what I had to do here was because I was going to play with all 5 of those colors, right? So I kind of went through and I was trying to make sure that you wouldn't get, I probably don't even need to color this one, colors that were the same touching. Okay, so we're kind of jumping around. Doot, doot, doot. I'll throw another purple one over here. There. Got to run, hand. Bye, Ash. See you later. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Okay. Doot, doot. I like it when I look up and I'm like, oh, somebody new's there. There. Throw one even here. Okay, so I'm done with my Highland Heather. Now this is, I haven't shown you the part that you're going to do to make your jar look a little bit more real, authentic, whatever, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of Melon Mambo. Now my Melon Mambo marker, I can tell when I use it, it's definitely had far more use than my others. Not because it lacks color in any way, but I find sometimes when I use them in classes and stuff, the tips tend to get a little bit more, I guess the word splayed, like broken down a bit, not quite so sharp. So I'm kind of be careful there, making sure that I get the right spots, roll it on the floor, touching and hooking. Oh, stop it, you two. Look at, trust Randy to take it right back there. Absolutely. Okay, so hang on just a sec. We're going to come back in here. Give me a second. Can't look up. Can't look up. I am doing we're doing our pineapple punch. My tongue is sticking out. Hang on. If you are talking to me and I'm missing you, just a sec. Oh, I can, okay, peripheral vision, I can see it scrolling by. And I'm like, wait, I don't know what you said. I have total, what's it called? FOMO. Is that bad? I'm like a teenager. I have fear of missing out. I'm like, I can't see what they're saying. What do they say? Oh, seriously, grow up, Angela. Okay, let's do one of you here. And then let's do one more of you here. And then I'll do a blue one here and a blue one here. Good, we're almost done. Do you get headaches with the new blends? No, I don't. Do you? Do they have a smell? If they, oh, geez, I've never even noticed a smell. But I gotta admit something. I was always one of those kids that like loved the smell of the markers at the board. Yeah, maybe that's where the seizures came from. I'm just kidding. It didn't. But yes, I'm a weird person. I like strong smells. So smell of gasoline. Love the smell of gasoline. Love the smell of markers. I'm a bit odd. Okay, so we've got those ones. Done, done, done. Now, I told you I was going to show you a little technique for making that whoosy whatsy look a bit more real. So what I have got here is I have got just one of my aqua painters. A couple words of advice I would give you. I've had an aqua painter or aqua painters for years. When I store them, I don't keep them stored tip down. I keep them stored tip up because I don't want all that water to pool in the tip. The other thing, don't ever hold your aqua painter down here. You do the inches, stripping, hooking. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know, gasoline, I'm weird. So hold it down low, because if you hold it up here, you're going to give, like that water, it starts to release, right? So keep it up there. So just for a second, I'm going to leave that here. Now, I made my husband do this. Focus, Ange. I think I used Coastal Cabana on this, not Pool Party. Oh, well, that's okay. We're going into the lid, yes? So I have taken some Pool Party. I have put it in the lid, and I'm using my aqua painter. Now, reason I'm doing that is I'm going to take this. You know how a glass jar doesn't really look blue? Oh, I didn't use this color. For sure I didn't. I can tell now. Hang on. I think I made him do something for me with this. Just a second. I think I made him squeeze this one for me. Nope, I didn't. So I must have used that. Really? I used that? I must have. Okay. Good tip with the water brushes. Okay, yes. So all I did with this, like I'm just talk myself through that whole conversation, is anywhere they put an accent line, I envisioned it like the light was kind of hitting the jar. I just saw something pop up about a chainsaw. What was that? Who? Chainsaw? What? I love the smell. Sometimes reminds me of my dad running a chainsaw. I'm coming home smelly. Yes, I totally. Your daddy was the faller, right? Okay, so hang on. Coming in here. And you know how the light would catch it and you get that kind of hue to the jar where the light hits it? And I love that look. And you kind of, you know, when you would see them in the windows in like a store and the light catches it and you could tell that the glass had like a little bit of a bluey hue to it, but it wasn't like blue. Okay, so that's all I'm trying to do. And I felt like my aqua painter was kind of perfect for this. Now I'm cheating. I am not an artist by any means, so I'm totally relying on the lines that Stampin' Up! Provided for shading. Okay, so I'm just kind of going through and I'm like, la-di-da. Make that noise, it'll totally help how you do this. Okay, and we're gonna put some in here. Look at you being all artsy. I know, aren't you impressed? Mare's like, Ange, really? You okay? Fever? Well, they looked naked. Oh, gosh. Yeah, they were naked. So I decided that I needed to paint the naked jars. Yes, you're going there already. I know. Boop, boop. Coming underneath. Just a sec. Again, sticking to Stampin' Up's lines. Not my own. I am not that creative. Oh, Nats. Look at her. She's so bad. Now, I feel like I wanted a little, I feel like there might be kind of something along the edges. No, there, that's okay. I don't love that. That's okay. That'll work. That's fine. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I've been doing the stamp block trick instead. Yes. So you guys, if you're unsure of what Laurel's talking about, love this technique, especially with the new pads that are much harder to squeeze. If you take an ink pad, and you can do it with re-inker or whatever, you wouldn't have funked it. You can actually this on your ink pad and then use your ink pad as your little kind of palette to paint from, okay? Because the new ink pads are definitely harder to squoosh. Okay, so we have got bits. Has everybody got their bits? Get your bits organized, team. I'm going to grab this. Okay, so this is our coordinating ribbon. Yes, definitely. Love that. This is our coordinating ribbon. It is Coastal Cabana on one side, and then it's got the Granny Apple Green on the other, okay? So I'm really not sure why I used Pool Party, but I didn't on there, so that's okay. We're just going to roll with it. Sometimes I think I get distracted. Really? You're shocked, aren't you? I know. Now, we stuck that DSP down. But do you remember this? We used this in this one. So we had that piece of vellum, and we had it put over top of the card. Well, we're going the same way. But what I'm going to do is I'm first going to get my little jars stuck onto the front of my card because I want to hide my snail behind the jars. Yes? My bits are long gone. I'm not asking. Oh, geez. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to stick on 2 dimensionals. Woo woo. Now, I am going to lay this right over top, okay? So I'm going to, this is kind of, I'm like, where am I going to put it? Roughly here-ish. Got it? It's here-ish. And I moved it-ish. And then I'm going to take this guy, I'm going to come down, I don't know, about here. And I want him to overhang my vellum. So I'm going to hang him there. And then the next one, we're going to go here. And we're going to go boop, boop. And then we're going to do one more. Okay, just a sec. Hey, what did you guys think of all those new amazing celebration items coming out? Were you excited? Which stuff? Remember, you got to get some stuff now because you want to be able to buy the other stuff and get things free later. Okay, now this is easier because I've already got the initial one on. And so I'm going to take you and I'm going to keep you roughly, because I want them to look like they're sitting on a counter, maybe. Stick that one on there. You liked it? Good. Okay. There. You want the froggy dies? I know. Why? Because I don't want to cut out the frogs. Patricia's will be there next week. Woo woo, Patricia. Okay, let's do the last one. Okay, so we're going to come in. We're going to do that same thing. I'm just going to tuck him in behind. I kind of like the look of that. There. Now, right away, I'm going to put this on just so I don't forget and lose it because, you know, losing it's kind of my thing. And we're going to put this one right in the middle. Lovely. Now, we're going to kind of do a little bit of a trick here is we are going to take this and I'm going to slap the snail right onto the back of the card, okay? Right on the back of the vellum. And I'm hiding it because I'm like, hey, no one will know it's there if I stick it behind the jars. Okay, so now we're going to come back in. I'm going to center this and we're going to foop it. I'm adhering the vellum. Don't you worry, girl. Now, look. It's loosey-goosey up here. Don't go there. Smarten up, you guys. But that doesn't matter because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. We are going to take this gorgeous ribbon. Can't wait for my frog dice to arrive. I know, Megan, they're so cute. And we're going to come around this way. And we are going to take this ribbon. Now, you guys have seen me do my ribbon trick to get my flat knot. And if you haven't, I'll tell you in a sec. Just a sec. I'm going to hack that off. But I kind of have to mess with this one a little bit because I need my ribbon to like all kind of coordinate and match. So I always do left over right. Okay. I'm going to pull it a little bit more this way because I don't want it centered. Left over right like that. And I make sure I've got two really nice like hooks right there. Okay. So it looks like two little C's and they're coming around each other, but they're staying kind of lined up. Now this is, I know I'm going to get inappropriate again. So from here, you're going to stick down your middle finger. Yes. Yes, absolutely, Diana. My husband makes bow makers. I love them, but I have kind of a knot fetish too. So again, oh my gosh, put your finger down, bad finger. Now the top guy up here, he's going to hang a right. Yes. And the bottom guy is going to go straight up. And then I'm going to tuck this one through. Okay. So now I can see that I've got that Coastal Cabana coming out that side. My pointer finger slips in and replaces that bad finger, but I want Coastal Cabana popping out. So I need to kind of get this. I'm not doing it. Why is it not working? Didn't work. That's okay. We'll do it again. Child, don't laugh at me. My child just walked in behind me and started giggling. It's like, I got thrown off. I was too busy watching you guys and worrying about what I'm saying. Okay, bad finger. Focus, Angela. Something shiny. There. There. I want that blue to show. Okay. Pop it. There. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're almost there. Each. Okay, and then this, we're going to kind of come in and I'm going to do a little bit of a flip. Now, I don't like that because it's not lying flat yet. Just a second. Way too complicated. I know, but I don't like lumpy knots. I know I have issues. Okay. Come in here. We're going to chop that one. My child said, you just figured that out? No, I figured that out a long time ago, you little smart aleck. Okay. There we go. Seriously, Catherine. Okay, so we have got this one in here. Now, we've got this super cute, oh, I like that better than what I did before. I think you will too. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a dimensional and we're going to stick a dimensional at either end. Here, you ready? Dimensional, dimensional. There we go. Now this one's going to overhang on both sides. So it's kind of good because those dimensionals that I just stuck right at the edges, oh, don't leave that there, are going to catch both the paper and the vellum. Yes, they are. Take two, push them down. Bye, sunshine. I'll see you at hockey.
Okay, right?
Yep. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I'm going to grab glitter enamel dots. Why? Because they finish it. Now, look at, do you understand this? Is anybody else picking this up? Look what Stampin' Up! Did. Look at the colors in the glitter enamel dots and look at the colors in this DSP. Yes, yes. Are you seeing this? Good. Okay, good. Because if you weren't, you know, I might have to show you. Oh, wait, I just did. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to take a few of these, and I think this time I'm going to shake it up a bit. I'm going to change colors from what I did initially, and I will go, nope, that's why I didn't do that. You kind of fade in there. Huh, okay. Sometimes I don't understand why I did things that I did, and then I see them later, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Huh, you're smarter than you thought. So we're going to come in here. I'm going to put a purple one in here so you notice it, okay? And then I'm going to take a cute little green one. I know they are, but they're beautiful. Thank you, Alana. And I'm going to stick this right on top of my little signage for my treats. We're going to stick them on. And then I think I'll take one more. Let's take a pink. So this is our Melon Mambo, yes? We're going to take a little Melon Mambo and we will, I need a triangle, so I'm going to slap them kind of over here. There we go. How cute is that? Now, my dears, just a second. I'll show you the original. And see, you can tell me they would fit on the lid. They absolutely, oh, they would. You could do little like clear little glass tops. Love it. Look at you getting all crazy. Look at, see Megan and Diana. They're like, put it on the lid. I already stuck it down. I'll pull it. I'm scared of pulling out my vellum. Okay, so we have got, there was the one with the black sentiment. I'm feeling the Melon Mambo sentiment far more. I think it makes the card like sparkle more. It jazzes it up a little, as my mother-in-law used to say. Okay, so now I have to share something with you. So this was something I was talking about with a girlfriend of mine, and this is, I'm going to show you this. Check it out. It says, your kit, your way. So you can kind of decide, are you like a bronze, silver, or gold package kind of person. And so I'm going to share this with you a little bit. So bronze package, if you are someone who's really excited about Sale-a-bration and wants to earn some freebies, but you're like, you're being careful, this is the package for you. So you can absolutely get that super cute Sweetest Thing stamp set. You guys, you do not have to have the dies. You can absolutely cut things out with scissors. It is not the end of the world. So if you don't have a big shot, this is a great option. Okay, so you've got, then you've got the designer series paper, right? We've got that one, and I mentioned it right in here. Then there's coordinating cardstock that goes with this. And so if you check in your little, here, I'll show you it. Lovely cards. You're going to have to case it. Hang on, I'm jumping to it. Make sure you understand this. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Page. There it is. There's the cardstock pack. So it's actually got Gorgeous Grape. It's got Melon Mambo and Coastal Cabana. Now I threw some Highland Heather in there because I love the look of it with it. Okay, and then you can do, for example, you could throw in the ribbon. Now when you do that stuff, you're actually going to earn yourself a Sale-a-bration reward. Woo woo! Okay, next one. So that's kind of one of the basic $60 rewards. Now you can jump up to a silver package, which is kind of fun. And I've got two different options here because of something else I was doing. But you can do that Sweetest Thing bundle, so you can get the stamp set and the dies, just like I had there. You can get, for example, the DSP that we used, the cardstock. You can get that ribbon that I was using, that super cute Coastal Cabana. Yes, ribbon. Woo woo, that one. Now I pulled out some of these other products because I didn't use them and you haven't seen them. We have these adorable little matching cards with pins that go with it. So that's what I'm talking about here, the sweet pins and tags. And another thing they did in the bundle, just a second, I'm going to show you it, is we have got these amazing little cups. And you're like, what are those for? Well, let me show you because there's some cute samples down in here. Where's the cup? Yeah, right up there. See, check it out. Check out the cups. Love, love, love. So, and those are decorated up there. So you can do those little cups. And then you throw in the glitter enamel dots, and now you've hit the 120 mark. That's $123.50. And then you can choose one of the $120 Sale-a-bration items. Now I want you to pay attention to something. Do you notice that your total here is $152.15 and you're getting $123 worth of product? Okay, watch. Whoop. Gold package. You picking this up? Oh, wait, it's $135. Oh, weird. That's cheaper. It's $17 cheaper, you guys. And I'm getting what? Not $123.50 worth of product. I'm getting $225 worth of product. $225 of anything you want. So you guys, you could really, if you don't have the big shot, you could throw in the big shot. You could get the bundle. I mean, you can get some other products. It's amazing. So this is that starter kit. Now, again, no obligation. You get an ongoing 20% discount for the next 5 months if you sign up in February. And they throw a paper pumpkin kit in there. Absolutely. Diana's saying it's less in the US. Yes, our exchange rate's different. So in Canada, that's how much it is in Canada. So it's $135, but we get $225 of product. In the States, it's only $99, but they don't get $225 of the product. It's a different amount. So huge thing. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Send me an email. Let me know, Ange, hey, I want to get the silver package, or I want to get the bronze package, or hey, I got to have it all. I'm just going with the gold package, and I'm going to join this West Coast Creators family and have a blast with us. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. It was so much fun. Oh, so now you're in your house alone? Oh, no, I am not alone. I have another child that I'm leaving for hockey, and he's staying home. Bye, you guys. Have a great night.